The US just bombed Iran. Not through allies. Not quietly. This was a direct strike on Iranian nuclear sites. And now, the world holds its breath. Let me start with a curious question. Does Donald Trump really deserve a Nobel Peace Prize as he demands? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Like and subscribe for no drama. Just clear, honest, and unfiltered facts. Stay ahead of what really matters. Now let's get into the real story. On June 22nd, 2025, history took a turn. In a bold and unprecedented move, the United States launched direct airstrikes on Iranian territory. This wasn't a covert cyber operation. This wasn't Israel acting alone. This was Washington stepping onto the battlefield, openly, and for the first time in decades. The red lines weren't just crossed, they were erased. At 3:14 a.m., the United States beat 2 bombers and submarine launch cruise missiles hit 3 fortified locations. Fordow, a deeply buried nuclear facility. Natanz, long under international monitoring. And Isfahan, a critical support site. The Pentagon confirmed the use of 30,000-pound bunker buster bombs, built for hardened nuclear targets. President Trump described the operation as a spectacular success. According to U.S. officials, this wasn't retaliation, it was a preventive measure meant to stop Iran's unchecked nuclear advancement. Just months after reclaiming the White House, critics say President Trump, elected on a promise to end all foreign wars, has now ignited one. Is it the beginning of a chain reaction no one can fully control? Notably, the U.S. avoided civilian zones. Leadership bunkers weren't touched. Iran's cultural and economic centers were left intact. And the message? We can strike with precision without inviting all-out war. But the silence that followed was filled with warning. Was the U.S. strike legal? That depends on who you ask. No UN authorization. No clear provocation. But Washington argues, when diplomacy fails and nuclear risks rise, action is the lesser evil. This opens a dangerous precedent where power may justify policy. The United Nations, founded to prevent such wars, responded with a familiar line. We urge restraint. No emergency session, no resolution, and no consequences. And that's the problem. When superpowers act, the UN often becomes a silent witness. In conflicts involving China or the US, the Security Council deadlocks, paralyzed by vetoes. Iran confirmed the strikes, but didn't retaliate immediately. Its officials condemned the attack as a violation of sovereignty, but offered no timeline for response. Instead, Tehran is consulting with allies. And when Iran waits, it's rarely without purpose. So what comes next? There are 3 possibilities. Option 1, shadow retaliation. Iran strikes U.S. assets through proxies, Yemen, Iraq, Lebanon. War spreads, but never declares itself. Option 2, strategic pause. Iran delays any military response. The U.S. reinforces its Gulf presence. Tension remains, but full war is avoided. Option 3, diplomatic reset. In the most hopeful scenario, global powers like Europe or neutral Gulf states step in to mediate. Under pressure, both the U.S. and Iran could agree to a temporary pause, perhaps even allow limited inspections to resume. It wouldn't be peace. Not yet, but it could be a crucial step back from the edge. In one night, the U.S. chose missiles over meetings. Iran chose secrecy over transparency. And the UN? It chose silence. Again. So here's the real question. Did the U.S. just prevent a nuclear crisis? Or provoke the war it claimed to avoid? Comment your opinion below. Hit the like button if you're tired of filtered headlines. Share this with friends and with those who still don't know what's happening around them. And subscribe to Random Fact Talks, because the next move might change everything.